Good day, everyone. The verse of the day is 1 John 5 verse 14, which reads, "And we are confident that he hears us whenever we ask for anything that pleases him." In 1 John 5 verse 14, the confidence expressed stems from the assurance that God hears the prayers of believers. This verse emphasizes the intimate connection between God and those who seek him. Confidence in prayer arises when our requests align with God's will. Highlighting the importance of praying in harmony with his purposes, the notion of God hearing our prayers underscores his attentiveness and receptiveness to our needs. The phrase, "whenever we ask for anything that pleases him," stresses the significance of aligning our desires with God's righteous and good intentions. This verse encourages a relationship of trust and reliance on God's wisdom in the process of seeking his will. It suggests that effective prayer involves a genuine understanding of God's character and a willingness to submit to his divine plan. The assurance of God hearing our prayers brings comfort, fostering a sense of security and hope in our spiritual journey. It acknowledges God's responsiveness to the cries, petitions, and concerns of his children. The emphasis on anything that pleases him prompts believers to reflect on the motives behind their prayers, encouraging a heart aligned with God's values. It's a call to seek his guidance in discerning what is pleasing in his sight. This verse invites believers to approach God with boldness, knowing that their petitions are not ignored but heard by a loving and attentive Father. The idea of a responsive God deepens the intimacy of the believer's relationship with him. The conditional nature of effective prayer, tied to seeking what pleases God, implies a commitment to living in accordance with his principles. It reinforces the idea that a righteous and obedient life enhances the effectiveness of our prayers. Is 1 John 5 verse 14 challenges believers to cultivate a heart that desires what aligns with God's character, fostering a transformation of desires in accordance with his divine nature. It calls for an ongoing process of conforming to his will. This verse encourages believers not only to present their requests but to actively seek to understand and embrace God's perspective. It's an invitation to grow in spiritual maturity through aligning one's desires with the overarching plan of God. The assurance of God's responsiveness in this verse is a source of encouragement for believers facing challenges, reinforcing the idea that they are not alone in their struggles. It instills hope that God actively engages with his children. The reciprocal nature of God hearing our prayers prompts a reflection on our role in actively listening to his guidance and responding obediently to his prompting. It's a reminder of the relational nature of the communication between God and believers. Is 1 John 5 verse 14 prompts believers to approach prayer with a sense of purpose, seeking not only personal benefits but a greater alignment with God's overarching purpose for his creation. It encourages a broader perspective in our prayers. Have a blessed day ahead.